Romans 8:16. In the King James Version, it says, "The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are children of God." Now, when you read this scripture, it describes the Spirit with what we call a neuter pronoun, which, anybody take English here in school and we're goofing off? It's not a masculine pronoun. And when I began to read the Greek language, I stumbled across this. In our theology, we've been taught that when a pronoun is referring to the Spirit, it's translated as using a masculine pronoun, which would use the pronoun as he. But in the Greek language, what you'll see over and over, that the Spirit is translated using a neuter pronoun, not a masculine pronoun. The Greek word for itself is the Greek word auto, which is a neuter and not a masculine pronoun. It is a pronoun in reference to the Spirit. Most of the time when we read the Bible, the Spirit is described as a him or a he. But when you look into the Greek language, you begin to see that the Spirit is described using neuter pronouns and not masculine pronouns. And I give you this example. Like, let's say a person named Frank would have a spirit, right? So Debbie has a spirit. Kevin has a spirit. The Lord has a spirit. The Spirit of the Lord, the Spirit of Christ, the Spirit of God. The Spirit is of the Father or of Jesus. So I just said this. A person named Frank would have a spirit and will be called the Spirit of Frank. I know, deep here. We might even call his spirit an it because it belongs to Frank. It would be no different than calling the arm of Frank an it. So let's say that as I was walking in here, that suddenly my arm fell off. And my arm's on the ground, and my wife goes, "Hey, whose arm is this?" Everybody's looking around, and Sarah suddenly notices that my arm is missing. And so would Debbie go, "He belongs to Chris," if she's holding my arm? She'd say, "It belongs to Chris." If you think about the Spirit of Yahweh is no different than the eyes of Yahweh, or the arm of Yahweh, or the mouth of Yahweh, the mouth of God. I want you to just think about the Spirit of God. So very similar, we wouldn't say that the eyes of God are another personality, would we? We wouldn't say that the hand of God is another personality. And what I'm saying is the Spirit, not necessarily the Spirit is an it, but the Spirit is of Jesus or of the Father.